Scandia is in the northeast area of, if you consider Minneapolis and St. Paul, the cities. It's north and east of that. We're about 5 miles away from Wisconsin. When we moved to Minnesota, we bought a book of state parks, and we were thumbing through it, and we found this state park that we went to, and it was just so cool. It was along the St. Croix River. It's just beautiful and peaceful. With our kids, and wanting to move out to the country, one of us really needed to work from home. I'm an IT project manager for a Fortune 100 company based here in the Twin Cities. You know, when I asked my boss, he said, "Oh, absolutely. It's, you know, I don't have to drive. It's easily 2 hours that I can give to my company without really impinging on my work-life balance." I've got a private office downstairs that looks out through a couple doors to some really pretty scenery, some trees. It's secluded, it's downstairs, so I do IT data center migration, so occasionally I do have to work in the evenings, late into the evenings, so it's much more quiet and secluded, and it doesn't interfere with my wife as she's sleeping and I'm not. When we moved here, this house didn't have fast internet. It had a very, very weak DSL. So for the first 2 years that we had to sign a contract, I had a very kludgy way of connecting into the office. I didn't know whether or not I was going to have to drive into work any day. So we went to a Scandia town hall where the discussion of internet was the topic, and we certainly went and told the town members, the council members, the story about our problems, and there happened to be a Midco representative there, and he said, he came up to me after the meeting and said, "We've got to fix this." So within 2-3 weeks, they contacted me back and gave me an install date for running the cable to the house. So it was something that he took it upon himself to make it right. And since then, so much more stress relief. The internet speeds are up, as I mentioned earlier. I need to get some user stories. I'm a project manager, so I host meetings all day long, back to back to back to back meetings. And so if I couldn't connect, and my company has a very, very powerful VPN that just stomps on internet connection. So I've got to have a reliable, big internet pipe that allows me to communicate and keep work going. I mean, I don't have any files on my local system. They're all remote, so I've got to be able to access those quickly. I mean, you're in the middle of a meeting and you don't know that you need a file, and then all of a sudden, oh, well, I better go open that Visio up or something like that, and downloading that Visio needs to not be 2-3 minutes when you've got 50 people in a meeting. You have some people that want the city life and want everything fast and hustle bustle and everything like that. But you've got a really good population of people that want quiet, want a little slower pace of life, and having the ability to have the internet makes it, you know, it's a win-win for the employers and the people that work for them.